Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Geeky Codes. I am Ved Prakash, and today in this series of solving SQL 50-day challenge for the interview. In this problem, we have been given a table called activity, and this contains four columns. First one is player ID, device ID, event date, and then games played. Here our task is to find what fraction of players logged in again on the right after their first login, and we want to print the result rounded up to 2 decimal points. So let's break down the steps. First, what we have to do is that we have to find each player's first login date, and then we have to check if that same player logged in on the next day. And then our third step should be we will count players who did log in on the next day, and then again we will divide that count by the total number of players to get the fraction. So let's write down the query. So first step is to get the first login date for each player, and we will do that by we will create a table first login as select player underscore id comma min of event underscore date as first underscore login from activity, and it will be grouped by player id. So here we have our list of all the players and their first login date, and our step 2 is to check if players logged in on the next day after first login. So we will select them as next day login as select a dot player underscore id from activity a join first login f on a dot player underscore id equal to f dot player underscore id, and date def a dot event underscore date and first, and yeah, f dot first underscore login equal to 1. And our next step is to select round. Our next step is to calculate the fraction. So we will calculate the fraction distinct n dot player id divided by count underscore distinct f dot player id, and we will round it up to 2 places, so it is there, and then we will select it as fraction, and we will select it from table first login f, and we will do the left join on next day login and on f dot player id equal to n dot player underscore id. So that's it, and let's try to run it and check if it works or not. Yes, as we can see here, it has been accepted for the test case 1, and if we break down for example table that is given here, We can check like first player ID 1 logged in on 1st March on the device 2, and player ID 1 has logged in again on the 2nd March. So that means this is a valid player. And for the player ID 2, it has not logged in after like a first login, like that means like after 25th June it has not logged in again, so it is invalid case. And for the player ID 3, it has logged in 2 times, but not sequentially, like the day after first login, so it is also not a valid player. So like out of 3 players, only one player, player ID 1, is a valid player. That means fraction is 1 by 3, 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 is 0.33. That's what the table, the result is there. And as we can see here that it has returned the exact output. So we will try to submit it and check if it performs well for all the test cases or not. As we can see here that this code has been accepted by LeetCode and it performs well. 59.87% of users have been beaten by this code. So that's it for the like this problem and this video. And if you liked the solution and explanation of this problem, then please do not forget to hit the like button and comment your views. In case you have got better solution or easier approach to this problem, then please do not forget to comment that as well. And thank you for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe my channel, and see you in next video. Till then, bye.